Hey guys, welcome back to the Bros. We're in the back room of the sanctuary where the conversation happens. We're your hosts, Jose and Bill, and we are in the room today.
That is correct. We are in the room, back for another episode. We have John not with us today, unfortunately. He's at a youth camp, number 2 this year. And Jose, surely you did not just laugh at number 2. The episode has just started.
I'm sorry.
And we have a very special guest with us, number 3. All right, I thought he was going to laugh at that. Number 3, we have, let me make sure it's up. Yep, Elisabeth Johnson.
Hi, guys. And girls.
Yeah, obviously, the Bros doesn't mean all ladies. I mean, all guys.
It does.
It does not mean all guys.
No, only men listen to this podcast.
I listen to it sometimes.
Oh,
there we go. There we go. We got a listener in the podcast.
Yeah, look at that. One of the few. You are a minority.
Yes.
For sure. I don't know that. I have no idea, honestly. But most of the critiques I get or hear from are usually guys. But I don't talk to a lot of women, to be fair.
That's probably what happens when you name your podcast The Bros.
What should we call it to include everybody?
We should come up with an acronym for the gals. Yeah.
Don't do that to me. I'll come up with one.
I know you will.
Okay, Brother Matney.
I'm just the kind of guy. By the end of the episode, I'll have something.
Yeah.
Brother Matney would have an
God
acronym
always
for
loves
every
someone.
youth camp thing.
God always loves someone.
Oh
That's
my
a nice
goodness.
Brother Manny would put that on a youth camp too. He'd put a shirt that said gals on it, and he's like, God always loves somebody.
Yeah, and all the girls would have to have a gal shirt, and all the bros would have to have a bro shirt.
Yeah, that's true. Or sisses. No, that's not. That doesn't work.
Sis.
Yeah, bros and sis. Why don't they have a double? You know, like brothers. Well, sisters. No, never mind. I'm stupid. I'm literally the dumbest guy that ever exists. Like,
You're thinking too hard, Bill.
They have bros, but why don't they have sisses? SIS apostrophe S. Why doesn't that exist? Like, dude. All right.
You're
listen,
thinking too deep.
This is why only guys listen to this podcast because some dumb thoughts.
Well,
like
because
that
the time that we record is like late,
True.
and it's a
What
wall
time
of.
is
Yeah.
It's I don't know. 10?
Wall of garbage.
Yeah. No,
At this
that
point.
that wall of like when you
It is 10.
Oh yeah. What that wall of when it gets to a certain point, everything becomes funny for some reason.
Yeah.
Like number 2.
Yeah,
Yes.
like
yes, like number 2.
like
yeah.
number 2 minutes into this. It wasn't even 2 minutes. It was like 20 seconds
2
in.
seconds.
Not even. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. That was funny. I just thought it
It
was hilarious
was.
because I just was like, yeah, it's John's second youth camp of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2.
Yeah, number 2. I haven't gone to no youth camps
I mean,
this year.
You went to our South Florida's.
I did. I just mean like he's
This
going
year?
there for the full week.
You didn't
I went.
work.
Yeah, I stopped by. You know, that's where I feel like going to a youth camp. I'd like stop by one, and I was planning to go to like 3, and then it just
Yeah.
you know.
We were supposed to go to one this week, actually.
Oh really? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah, you were gonna go with us then. Yeah, it was wild. I almost went anyway, and then I was like, should I work or should I take a week off and pay money to go somewhere? And I was like, working is way better.
You have to pay money?
I mean, just to drive there.
Oh.
Just in general, yeah. I also hadn't talked to anybody in charge of the youth camp at all, so it was just like, I probably should not, show up if I hadn't planned on it.
I wasn't going to go if your mom didn't go, so.
That's for sure.
That's
kind of where I was
50,
at too.
50 kind of thing.
Yep, for sure. So, but you went.
Have you ever been on a podcast before?
No.
Ever? Never?
No.
Not one time?
Not once.
Oh my goodness.
Have you
This is
listened to a lot of podcasts, or is ours the only one?
No, I've listened to Brother Matney's.
Okay, yeah.
And a few others.
Gotcha.
The Bros being one of them.
I've been
Yes.
listening to Pod Me a lot. I've been trying to catch up. I had like 2 years or so off. I listened to it a lot, and then I was like going back to catch up, and I was like, oh, this is like middle of 2024. I really haven't listened for a while. So having to hear them like update, and you're like, oh, Trump just got elected. Look at that. And like, you can gauge the like years
timeline
of what's going on. It was kind of fun.
Sure.
But that's one that I definitely have listened to a lot. It helps with dominoes, especially when you're like listening to podcasts, because half the time I'm just either driving somewhere or I'm doing doing dishes. Oh my goodness! Just
I
turn the
had
podcast
to-
on.
I had to
do
put two
dishes
and two
at
together there.
Domino's?
What is it?
You have to do dishes at Domino's?
Yeah, at the end of the night, if I close, especially, that's the main job.
What kind of dishes do you have at Domino's?
All right, here we
Pizza
go.
pans.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
I
do
guess.
have a lot of pizza pans because you put the bread bites in there, which is most of the reason you have a lot of pans.
You can't just dishwasher.
No, they don't have it. I am the dishwasher, and they have like a bunch of like screens to put over it, like metal screens to put over it. So you have to wash those.
That would be those.
Like the
must
metal,
be
nightmares.
annoying.
the
I'm
metal
pretty
lids are
sure.
kind of annoying. The most annoying are honestly the pans. Like there's so
I
many
imagine.
metal pans, and if you have a pan pizza, they put butter in it, and it's like
Oh, and then it burns
it's
on there.
full
Oh.
grease. It's full grease at the end of the night. So most of the time, it actually stays pretty clean, other than there's just a puddle of butter, like grease on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So that will make the sink completely dirty. Your rag will be unusable by the end of it. And there's a bunch of them. So then you have
Oh.
like 6 or... I almost said it. But like at the end of the night, there legitimately are like 10 buttery pans and like 40 unbuttery pans. And you're just like, oh, cool. The other thing that's a problem, and I hate to go into the deep lore of working at Domino's here, but
Oh, dearie.
it's like when you close, your job is to be a delivery driver, right? But it's also to do all the things to close the restaurant. So there's a point in the evening where you stop caring about deliveries and you just go, stop making me leave so I can do my job.
Yes.
Even though deliveries are your job, but you're like last night, the pan, like all the dishes were kind of like, it took a while for them to even get the closing dishes back to me. So I felt very caught up. And then there was just like two or three deliveries, and they just go out to Bartow at like 11 o'clock, which is an hour before we close. So now I'm back to the store at 11:45. You know, I come back to the store at like 12 o'clock, and then we're already closed. But now I have to do all the closing dishes in that amount of time. And Thursday night was real bad last week. It was one where I was just like, I'm never going to finish this, because I went out on a triple delivery.
Oh.
I think it was Friday, because we close at 1 on Fridays, and I went out on triple delivery at 12 o'clock and got back at 1.
Oh man.
And it was so, I was like, if the manager hadn't done some of the dishes, I would have been there till probably 3 in the morning. It felt like, but we got done
It
with it.
felt
Like,
like.
yeah, it looks like a lot. Like there's a lot
It
to
feels like that. And then,
Hey.
like, if you're doing dishes and people are still bringing dishes, like at a church
do.
function,
Yes, yes,
and you're just
exactly.
standing by the sink washing dishes, and then they
Throws
keep
one in.
bringing them
Like, and I'm
in.
like,
No.
is this all of them? Please tell me this is all of them. Because at least if it's a lot, I
You're,
can
like,
see
looking
the amount.
around.
Yeah, right. I can see how much I have left, and
Yep.
that's always a good feeling when you're like, all the dishes are in the sink somehow.
Yes.
They're either
And then they
in-
bring
yeah.
more.
We have 3 sections of sink.
Oh yeah. That's
So, yeah.
Oh,
standard.
that's
Right.
cool.
So we have the left side is like the rinsing, or the soap and the water. So you wash
Yeah.
them, and then the middle is rinse, and then they have like a sanitizer on the right.
Right.
And so that one is usually where a lot of them end up, and then you put them on the rack and dry them.
Mm-hmm.
I did get laughed at for trying to dry the dishes with a rag. Apparently they don't do that.
No.
They
You're not supposed
just
to.
leave them
Oh.
up there.
Yep.
And
That's
I
what the
was-
sanitizer's
Well,
for.
I get it. I just was trying to dry them to put them away like quickly, so I didn't have to
Right.
wait for them to dry, so I could put more up there. Then I was like, oh, I'll just wipe these off real quick so I can put them on the rack. And they're like, are you trying dishes? And I was like, oh no, I didn't know I was.
I got like that
yeah.
too. When I was at Dunkin' Donuts, that's what they did to me. Like I was washing those racks and putting them in sanitizer, and I was sticking them up there. But I wanted to get more
Right,
room,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I started trying to get them dried up and then to put them on the rack. Oh no! Don't do that! Don't do that! Just put them upside down. Put them inside the rack upside down. Just keep going.
Yeah, right.
Like-
That's funny.
I need
They-
more
that's
room.
the blinker fluid kind of thing of, you know, like where they're like somebody you don't know anything and they try to trick you with that.
Yeah.
It feels like
Yeah,
they actually
for
sell
sure.
blinker fluid now.
They do?
Yeah, as a gag gift,
Is
but
it-
it was at O'Reilly's. I saw it and I was like, I had to ask the guy
O'Reilly's.
politely. I was like, "This is fake, right?"
Oh.
Yeah, I literally like was like,
O'Reilly.
"This is fake, right?" Because I didn't want to be
Autoparts.
like one of those guys that stop. I don't.
The whole
John's
the
not
whole
even
jingle.
here. John's not even here,
Mhm.
and I don't like how upset it makes me to just. It's a podcast.
Okay.
There's 5 people talking at once. No one knows what's going on. Just ask me to stop. Just go, shut up. You've done it to me already tonight. Off air.
Off the line. Off air.
Yeah,
that's-
we talk with respect to each other on the air. But when we're off air, it gets
Oh,
heated.
man. Dude, we were just doing a jingle. That's all.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
can't expect us to not do the
All right.
jingle when you say the name.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's a great jingle. It's a terrific
is.
jingle. It really is.
Okay, Trump.
One of my
it's
favorites.
a terrific jingle.
What a great jingle that is.
Yeah.
I wish I had written it. I guess I did write it. Yeah, so that was my work week, I guess. That's all we talked about there. But I was going to ask about youth camps because you were supposed to go to youth camp. You didn't. You've only been to one. Have you done any other traveling this year as far as church?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
I
really?
went.
I didn't want the segue to be too good there. I had to make it at least a little bit obvious.
Back it up, Terry.
What you doing,
Put
Terry?
it in reverse, Terry. Come on.
Terry.
Oh Lord, Terry.
Oh, Lord, Terry. Such a good video. Man, that one makes the rounds after 4th of July, doesn't it? Like during 4th of July, everybody's posting that. I think honestly, Polk County Sheriff's Office posted that video.
Did they? Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, be safe. Don't be like Terry. It's like, all right.
Oh, the billboard signs on the highway, on the interstates.
Yes.
For
that's what I'm
4th of
thinking
July. Those are hilarious.
What was
I love them.
I don't remember the exact.
I can't either.
Okay. Well,
But I do remember they were funny.
My favorite one was America is 250.
Oh, yes.
The speed limit isn't.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. That was great.
Yeah.
There's a
That was
couple of
good.
places that the Bartow, I think it's Bartow Police does a red light runner of the week. Mm-hmm. And they just post videos around Bartow of people running red lights, but they have a guy commenting over them, like commentating it. And it's actually like pretty funny. Like you can tell that places are getting younger people to run social media because they like get really into the meme culture, and you just go, wow, they really nailed that. It's like, you know, even like Wendy's back in the day did that with the roasting.
Man.
Where they'd roast everybody. You need that. You need somebody who's kind of got
definitely.
their finger on the pulse. Because if you get too much like McDonald's McDonald's CEO, that gets rough when he's like, the product is excellent. This is an excellent product. It's like a cheeseburger right there. You're like, dude, just take a bite.
That might be made out of human meat. Like,
Right.
Oh,
exactly.
no.
Have you seen that video, Jose? You know what I'm talking about. Right? No,
the human meat part or the...
No, the Big Arch Burger. When
Okay.
he's releasing the Big Arch Burger, it's the McDonald's CEO who looks like a huge, enormous dork. And he just is like, you know, the product is very good. We actually love this type of product. And you're like, it's a food, not a product. And he's just like,
no, it's a product.
I guess
It's definitely a product.
it has enough chemicals to be a product.
The
It's a
crazy
definite
thing is,
product.
I haven't watched the full video. This is just based on the reactions of other people. And he just like, I've seen this part. He takes a bite of it. He's like, all right, we're going to take a bite here. And he takes the
Probably
smallest.
the first one he's ever bitten out
He's
of.
never tried a McDonald's burger, or he didn't want to get stuff on his shirt. Either way, but he just took the smallest bite of a cheeseburger you've ever seen in your life.
Squidward bite.
Literally, like, yeah, plankton bite. I mean, he took.
Oh, wait, you don't know about Squidward bites.
No,
Never mind.
I don't. But he took the smallest
We're
bite ever.
signified. We don't watch SpongeBob SquarePants.
Every-
You know what?
Jose.
Well, I was lost in sin till Jesus took a sin. And then the light from heaven.
If only that was the best thing you could say. Is like, you know, when I wasn't saved, I was watching that SpongeBob SquarePants. I was watching the cartoons.
Preacher!
Yeah, you're like, if that's all you can say. I was ashamed of myself. I said, yes, Mr. Krabs, and I wish I hadn't done it.
Do it!
I said, no, this is Patrick. This is. I wish that was the worst thing we could say about ourselves. Like, that's the biggest line.
Yeah.
When I wasn't saved, I had a beard. Just like, oh, dude. That's what they should have, all the borderline, like, Pharisee, like, you know, of the Pentecostal churches, which starts preaching like, oh, I was a horrible wretch in sin, and it's like never anything particularly retching. It's just like wretchful. I don't know what the word is. There.
Wretched?
There we go. Man, I'm really not nailing
You're tired
my
too, Bill.
word.
I'm not nailing the suffixes today. I'm really getting the prefix great, but suffixes are taking an all-time low. Anyhow, but yeah, this guy took a tiny bite of a cheeseburger, and then every other fast food CEO, like Wendy's and Burger King, they all were like showing, this is how you really take a bite of a burger. Just eat half a burger in one bite, which is just so, it was great.
That is great.
But I
That
love
is great
things.
marketing.
Yeah. Anyhow, speaking of segues, we were going to ask if you did any traveling for church.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did.
Second time. Back it up, Terry. Go ahead.
No, you don't.
But
you
enough
guys,
about that.
You guys don't understand. You guys don't understand how funny. You guys don't understand how funny that was, though. I hate to break it down for you, but speaking of segues, it's really good. when you're not speaking of segues, when you haven't made, that's a good way to make a segue. Is go, speaking of segues, here we go.
Yes.
All right, yeah, all right.
Okay, yes, I did go out of country. On a missions trip.
Keep going. It's fine.
Okay. Yes, to Costa Rica.
Uh-huh.
It was awesome. It was from my school. Karis Bible College. I have to put the plug in.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Karis?
Definitely would recommend. Please look it up. But yeah, it was a requirement for graduation. I graduated this May. Yes.
Right.
And we went to Costa Rica for Tuesday to Tuesday, so for a week.
Okay.
Wow.
I love how you were going to say 2 years.
No.
Or
Long
2
time.
months even is still long.
No, I enjoyed it immensely, but I was definitely ready to be back in the States. It was the first time I had ever been away from any of my family by myself without anyone.
That you were,
So,
yeah.
biggest
that you were
outtake, biggest takeaway from the trip that you have so far.
Well, I would say that like the power of believers coming together, we were all there for one purpose, and that was to spread the love of Jesus. And we didn't get distracted like over in the States, over here in the States. We
Oh, no,
kind
you're
of
gonna call this the States. You go out of the country for one time,
Yeah,
and all
I
of a
know.
sudden the United States becomes the States.
The States.
Over there
Well,
back
I
in the
didn't want to
States.
say the United States of America every time I referenced.
Yeah, because I have to play
Yeah,
the eagle noise
right.
in the background
Can't
every
just
time
say
she does it.
can't just say America.
Do you really?
I gotta play a hawk every time you say United States of America.
United States of America. United
can't
States
do
of
it, no.
America.
No, I'm not actually gonna do it. And I
The
hate
US
that
of A.
I hate that I got tricked too. I said eagle, even though they always play a hawk.
Oh yeah, I don't know the difference.
I don't
Eagle
either.
doesn't sound good. Eagle sounds like it's like a chirp almost.
Oh,
it's
okay,
like
like a
"Wah!"
hawk.
It's a, yeah.
Yeah.
But a hawk, dude, a hawk sounds more like an eagle than an eagle does.
Yeah,
I think we should make the national bird the hawk.
Yeah, you should.
Somebody said they should make the national bird the seagull.
Well, Benjamin Franklin wanted it to be the turkey.
Yeah, that was great. I think we brought that up on here and we talked about it. It was very funny.
I think we did at one
It's a
point.
good move. And honestly, I think it wasn't it didn't spring right off of his head, but there was like a seal of one of the states and they tried to put a bald eagle on there and it looked more like a turkey than a bald eagle. Like they were just bad at drawing. And so everybody was making fun of this seal for looking like a turkey. Excuse me. For the bald eagle looking like a turkey. There wasn't a seal.
No.
A seal on it was the state seal. They tried to put a bald eagle on there. The bald eagle looked
There's
turkey-like.
a lot of animals going
Yeah,
on
there
right
are.
now.
There
Oh
are.
my goodness, Bill.
And so Benjamin Franklin's point was, well, to be fair, the turkey would be a better animal than the bald eagle, like a better bird than the bald eagle.
I don't know, because when you look at a bald eagle and then you look at a turkey,
Yeah.
which one strikes fear?
Right, but it's the message.
More.
That's what I'm saying.
Turkey,
The message
I
of
think.
America is that it's a look of strength, but not actual strength.
So what's more stronger? A turkey, right?
I think a turkey sustains. Like, I think it looks a lot, like it's not a coward.
Have you
Like
ever?
a bald eagle's kind of a coward. It doesn't actually hunt its own food. It usually like preys on smaller birds and just takes a hawk.
Is it
like,
a scavenger?
Yeah, it is.
So,
It like eats. It eats roadkill. Essentially, is what he was saying. Like it's a scavenger that eats dead
Yeah, the
animals.
reason why we can't kill buzzards is because they're so closely related. They look so much alike.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's rough.
It
I
is
was like,
rough.
I've been to a farm and turkeys are like aggressive.
Yeah.
They puff up and they just
All
gobble at you.
birds are aggressive.
Well, just turkeys.
I don't know about- I don't know.
Turkey.
Can you
turkey
name an unaggressive bird?
Frank,
pigeon?
I met him one time. He was pretty cool. No, pigeon is pretty
No.
unaggressive. A dove is literally the
But if
epitome
you get a
of-
piece of bread,
yeah, dove is pretty
They-
much the one.
they will
And even then,
swarm
they
you.
have red eyes, so it's kind of scary.
yeah.
I don't
know.
Don't ask my mom.
What
she
kind of
hates
birds do they have in Costa Rica? Speaking of segues.
We were
Parrots?
in the city.
Speaking of segues.
Every time there's an abrupt segue, I'm gonna start saying speaking of segues. Every time there's an abrupt shift. I realized halfway through, I was like, we literally just escaped Costa Rica completely.
Yeah,
There's
we
no-
keep escaping Costa
You were in the
Rica.
city? There weren't any birds in the city?
Not that I could see. I wasn't
that's a
really
good city.
outside much.
Was it particularly clean?
No.
Oh.
goodness.
What kind
It
what
was,
city was it?
It was San Jose, the capital.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Gotcha.
okay.
And it was more in the rougher part
Oh,
of the...
dear. Right.
It was a nice place where we stayed,
Mhm.
but you didn't go out unless you were with a group.
Yeah.
So, but that is pretty much for any
Yeah, so you were
foreign
kind of...
country you go out in a
Sure,
group.
you were in low Costa Rica.
You
Yeah.
didn't see any parrots or anything over
We
there?
were not by the sea with the condos and the
No.
fishing.
Yeah, that's too bad.
There are a lot of
No
fishers that go
touristy
there.
areas. Just
No.
all in the
Yeah, no.
Okay, well,
we actually
here's-
went into the mountain, and it was
Okay,
the
good.
mountain.
the van was.
Oh, boy.
We were in a van, and
Wow.
it was pretty.
I was about to say, I was expecting like a small, like the churches, I was expecting like not huts because it's not
Yeah,
that bad, but like, you
no.
know, like
The
jungle.
churches were a lot different, even because the year before. So last year, I went to Honduras, and we went up into the mountains, and that was a whole nother experience in Costa Rica. Because in Costa Rica, we went to the city churches,
Yeah.
but it was like you'd go. It did not look like an actual church. Like I didn't ever see a sign. It was like in buildings, obviously, because it was a church.
Okay,
but
so more like strip mall kind of church where it's like in a main building, like in somebody's house.
Kind of, but there. I don't know. There was this one place where it was an outside church.
Oh,
But it was really pretty, actually. It was
Oh,
like a
that's good.
pavilion,
Mhm.
and they had decorated it,
You got
and they had a
pictures?
stage.
Not that
No.
we need to see
Really.
them. just
for the
like-
sake of
Not
editing,
really.
no. I don't want
No.
to put the pictures in there.
I don't, I'm sorry.
I
No,
never
you're good.
took pictures of the churches,
Ah,
like where you could see a good picture of it.
I gotcha.
You were more focusing on the
I
on the
was.
ministry.
I'm to be
Were you
honest,
wor-
I'm
did you think about it
terrible
and worry about it? Like,
about going to Costa Rica?
no, like taking pictures. Like, you don't want to have the image of like, oh, a photo snapping tourist.
Yes.
Absolutely.
They actually told you don't walk around with your phone out acting like you're taking pictures because people will run by you and snatch your phone.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's the reason
That's
why.
actually,
Okay.
yeah, that makes a lot more
I
sense.
thought it was more like
You-
a privileged thing. Like you're privileged enough.
You're
have a
allowed to
phone.
But-
be a like phone holding tourist in America if you live there. You know, like if
Yeah.
you're going to a place, you're like, oh, look, it's the Statue of Liberty, and you're just like, you know, doing that, even
But
though you
no.
live there.
Introvert me would have not had my phone out
Right, take a
at
picture
all.
of the church.
taking
I
pictures. Yeah.
probably would have, unfortunately, of like just like, oh, here's a cool. Actually, you know what? It wouldn't even be a picture. It would be literally Snapchat, probably. I'd be taking like, oh, look at this, guys.
You
Like,
had no internet though, so you can put it on Snapchat.
I would have to. Yeah, then I'd probably be taking pictures and thinking.
Oh, that's an interesting thing
That
about
was
that.
another thing
It's
too,
in the
because
internet.
like I had no communication unless I had internet, which was only at the hotel.
Ooh.
So when we were gone from the hotel, I couldn't communicate anyone.
Was the
with
hotel
anyone.
like a nice
It was-
like a
It was nice. Yeah, there was some rooms that didn't have air conditioning. Fortunately, I was not in one of those rooms.
Oh, that's
We
awesome.
did have to share rooms
Yeah.
with
Okay.
people, which was an experience because
People on your trip or just?
people with on our trip.
Okay.
Yeah. No, we had 50.
wow.
I was worried. For
I
a
did
half
not
second.
think about that.
Yeah, I was worried that you were gonna
No.
have to bunk with.
I
just-
would have been
yeah.
worried about that. No, we actually were able to rent out the whole thing because we had so many people.
Oh, wow.
We had like over 50 people that stayed with us
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
that was in our group, so we were able to rent out the whole thing. So that was nice. So we had the whole place to ourselves, basically. So
that
you
is
didn't
nice.
have to worry really about wandering around the place or like making
Because
sure
everybody was there that you knew.
Yeah.
Or at least part of your party.
the food was
Group.
different.
Group, not party.
They served us food.
No.
I have realized I don't like plantains.
Oh no.
Plantains?
Yeah.
Oh no, you gotta try them again. I'm sorry.
I'll try them again.
Not the Costa Rican
Not
plantains.
Costa
apparently.
Rican plantains. No.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that's unfortunate.
It
Yeah.
was
It's very unfortunate. But
They do
that's-
have really good ice cream though.
they did.
Yes.
That's good. That's good.
that was the best meal all week.
Ice cream was the best. Ice cream was the best.
The
meal
best
all week.
food Costa Rica has to offer is the ice cream.
So, do you feel like your ability to get a internet on your phone or whatever kind of hindered or helped you during your ministry?
It helped, but I also couldn't think about it that while I am gone from the hotel, I cannot communicate with anyone. If I get lost,
yeah, it's over.
I'm lost.
Right.
right. Yeah.
It was more of a head thing. Like when we were gone, we were pretty busy. We were talking to people. We were on the bus. We were looking outside, taking pictures. But yeah, it was more of a head thing, just
Yeah.
like
Okay.
a mental thing. I think would be better to say.
Do you think that's part of the reason it like got more connected spiritually? Because I know that like with Brother Matt and his youth camp that he has, there's no phones until you're an adult,
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, like they've gotten a little less strict on that in past years, as far like every once in a while.
The parents can give the kids phones.
Right. But now it used to be nothing. No phones, no nothing, and so. In fact, I almost got in trouble because my CPAP was on under my bed, and Jason Tickle thought I had a phone under there. He's like, "Do you have a phone under there?" And I was like, "No, that's how I stay alive when I sleep." I was like, "No, this is a medical device." He just was checking because there's just a light underneath the bed.
Right? Yeah, I had a watch on, and Sister Barbara.
Oh, dude.
I was checking it, and it lit up. And it was not connected to a phone, but it was one of those that it could or couldn't.
Right.
It was actually an off-brand like Shein watch,
Oh,
so it wasn't
okay.
even an actual smart watch.
Yeah.
I couldn't communicate on it anyway. And she comes over and she taps my arm. She's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's a watch, but it's not hooked up to a phone. I don't want to get in trouble."
Right.
And she was fine with it. But like
of course.
that slight second of, "Oh no, I'm in trouble."
Yeah. So,
I think it's more about protecting you from getting robbed or something like that.
right. Well, I was wondering because the youth camp oftentimes with the phones being gone,
I would
there's
say,
a lot
yeah.
more of a spiritual connection.
For sure, there
I would
is. And
definitely.
I agree with that.
Because we're not distracted. We're focused on like letting the Lord help us, letting the Lord flow through us, and getting blessed and blessing others. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I would definitely say.
Focusing on what's important.
Right.
And like not, and you kind of like these days you have to have something pretty good to do if you're going to not have a phone.
Yeah.
Like you have to make yourself, that's what I feel, is like you have to really focus on like, I have to do something actively.
Yes.
Even when in
Which-
relationship issues, I felt that I couldn't think about it. Like I had to find something else quickly to do because I was like, I can't dwell on this. Even when it was like not a breakup or anything like that, but just
Right.
when it wasn't going well and I was like, I really want to talk to this person that I love, but I can't because I'm going to go too much or we're not talking right now. And it was like, there were points where I was like, I need to find something else to do to focus on something else.
So I got a question for you, not to cut you off, Bill, but is
a second.
I'm sorry. Is
segue.
was there a point in that trip that you point out a something that was real deep, that you felt a really deep connection, and something that you can point out that said, this is what really changed my life, something that maybe gave you a different point of view?
Yes.
What was that? And explain that, because I'm eager to hear what that kind of life did for, even just for a week, what that did for you.
Yeah, so it was, first of all, it was just feeling so blessed because we went to this girl's home and it was ages 9 through 17. And all of these girls, there was like 20 or 30 girls. We actually couldn't take pictures up there because they were minors. And Costa Rica has very specific minor laws about pictures and distributing pictures.
Right.
So we couldn't take any of those pictures. But they had all been in a really rough home and they'd all been on some type of drugs.
Right.
And it was a rehab center. And it just made me feel so blessed. And just like, I knew these girls had probably never felt love from a father or a mother or from God. They didn't know what it was like.
Right.
And it just really like took the focus off me. So to like minister for other people, to be a minister to other people.
Right.
I don't know if I'm saying it correctly.
No, you're
you're
good.
Like, it isn't about me. It's about what I can do for other people because I am a Christian. I do feel like I have a calling. I don't know exactly what that calling is, but like I want to work with kids. I want to be a teacher. I want to teach people about the gospel and to show them that they can be free, that they can be loved. It doesn't matter what their circumstances are, what they've gone through in life. It doesn't matter how old or young they are.
Right.
Like you can be more than you are right now.
And that's something that kind of where you said exactly what I thought you were going to say, and I wanted to kind of dig into that because a lot of times when you go to a different country or somewhere that is foreign to you, a lot of things come up that are different. And this, you just said that you don't know if you're called to preach. You're looking into all these different things that the Lord is showing you. And those are different revelations that the Lord is giving you, right?
Right.
So it's interesting how that environment did that for you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to phrase this question in a way where it can help us move in a good direction. But like, what do you feel like the Lord showed you, and do you feel like you're finding a purpose?
Oh, yes. It definitely gave me a purpose. Like, so it's not just about me anymore, or about like what I wanted to do, because when I went over there, I will confess, I was pretty focused on like career, becoming a teacher, stuff like that.
Right.
Not as much ministry minded. And like teaching is a ministry in and of itself. But like I was just looking at like the carnal aspect of it, just the career aspect. But like focusing on turning the teaching into a ministry instead of just being a teacher, like if that makes sense.
Right.
It was turning my life into a ministry. I am a minister. I have been called for a purpose, and just stepping into that calling and not being as selfish, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get it. Like using whatever you do to bring glory to God versus just saying, yeah, I am a Christian and also I teach.
Yes.
You know,
like
having
combining those.
Yeah, having a combination of like in everything you do, you know, that it brings glory to God.
Yeah.
That's important because even like Jose's work, I mean, you know, the skills you have is like a salesman, correct? You know, where you're trying to sell things or get people, but that's communication. It's all communication. And the more you communicate with people, the more opportunities you have to show them, hey, you're different in your speech and in your actions. Like,
right,
you
and
know.
just like using our daily lives to make a difference for Jesus. Like not just going through the day-to-day, doing what you need to do, getting done what you need to get done, but also being purposeful in that and being a minister of the gospel, because we are called to go spread the gospel to the world, heal the sick, deliver those that are oppressed by the devil.
Right.
And I think oftentimes, especially growing up in church, we will just think, I go to church, I'm saved, I'm sanctified, filled with the Holy Ghost. There's nothing really more that I can do. I mean, I might be able to teach a Sunday school on Sundays, but like the day-to-day, we don't really find ourselves trying to do anything more.
Right.
And we've been called to more. Everyone's been called to do something.
Right.
And I don't feel like we're told that enough. Because, like, we're told, like, we only have preachers and pastors and maybe singers.
Yeah.
But, like, people who don't have talent like that, they just feel like they have to sit on a pew. And that's not true. Like, everyone has a ministry.
Yeah. I'm one to believe that, like, for me and Bill, I don't know about Bill, like, personally for him at all. But, like, I don't think, for me, someone told me I was called to preach. I don't feel like I was called to preach. I feel like there was some calling on my life. But we're all called to minister the gospel.
Right.
And I think that's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
What course we take to make that happen is what we choose to do with that gift that God gave us.
Right.
I feel like this podcast could be one of those things that say, hey, you're not a preacher, but you're giving a testimony. You're giving a testimony with the gospel, and you're giving that to people who are listening. That's a ministry of the gospel.
Right.
Right. But it took something for us to get to that point, to say, you know, I even told Bill, I said, what if we're called to do this? What if we're called to make this our ministry? And there was a point where we're just like, yes, I think this is it. And I feel like you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like in your testimony here, and like I said, correct me if I'm wrong, because I could be wrong, but this trip was for your school, correct?
Yes, it was.
And I feel like maybe this trip for the school, could have been for you to graduate of the school, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a turning point where it said, this is what I need to graduate. And then the turning point became, this is what I need to do for my life, for
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That turning point was, I feel like, when you went and saw that those children that didn't have the love.
Yeah.
And you felt like you can provide some type of help to them.
Right.
And you gave what you can there. I feel like that was the turning point. Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely.
So, tell me, like, what can others do to find their turning? I feel like Charlie Kirk.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm saying, what do you feel like? I'm sorry. What do you stop? What do you feel like you can help tell people to change their trajectory where it's not?
Don't say trajectory, bro.
I'm sorry. What can you do to help people change their plan from what it is to what it needs to be? Because we went in to do something,
yes,
but we're going in further to do something that the Lord has called us to do.
Go to Charis Bible College. I'm just kidding.
For real, go to Bible college? Is that's fair?
It depends on the Bible college, but yes, there are some Bible colleges that I don't know if I would recommend. That's a hot topic though, so we're gonna get off that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna name any, but go to college, but mainly get excited about the word, because once you get excited about the word, it will be very hard for you to keep it in. You'll want to tell everyone.
Yeah.
At the homecoming in Lake Placid this year, Brother Jerry Matney, he spoke about there's 2 words in the Bible. There's 2 Greek, I think it was Greek words for word in the Bible, and that's logos and that's rhema. And I think it was logos it's a spoken word. It's spoken to you. You believe it, but it's been told to you. But a rhema word is where you've gotten it for yourself. You understand it. You've gotten revelation of it, and it becomes alive in you, and you want to tell it, and you understand it. It's not just something that you know. It's something that you know. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
like
you experience it.
Yeah, you've experienced it. It's alive, and that's really what is most important, because going back to, if you've grown up in church, just reading the Bible, listening to messages, you can often find yourself falling on the preacher, the pastor, your Sunday school teachers just telling you things. But that isn't enough. You also need to get into the Bible yourself. You need to have your own revelations, because if it's not your own revelation, then it's just your pastor's revelation. And what happens when your pastor dies? Like, they pass on.
Yeah.
Then that revelation will also pass on. But you have to get it in your heart for yourself. That's why the Bible says to seek your own salvation out with fear and trembling, because then it's yours. It's not anyone else's.
Right.
The Bible says we will know them by their fruit. And it's like, you can have a full orchard, and then there's one tree in it, and you say you're that tree, that there's no fruit on it.
Yeah.
And you can look at it and go, well, the whole orchard, there's fruit from the whole orchard. It's not a waste. And it won't be. A lot of times a powerful church, even if there's one person that is, like you were talking about earlier, that's just experiencing everything for themselves and just saying, oh, I'm going to church, I'm listening to the pastor, but I'm not really doing anything.
Right.
There's no fruit there.
No.
They're just taking nutrients and taking up space, and yet there's nothing really there that's being produced.
And in the real world, what happens to that tree is it gets plucked out.
Yes, because you can get a tree that has good fruit, and you're wasting that space that a tree with plenty of fruit can be put on there. So it's a danger. We have to make sure that we have fruit going out, and that we have these things.
Yeah, because we're not called to just get all this revelation and all this knowledge for ourselves. We're called to get it for other people, to spread it.
For sure.
Absolutely. It's amazing. That we have this calling, and yet so many just
they don't.
It's hard to see people that just look at it like I can take this, and it's not a relationship to them. It's just
And that's another thing, to have a relationship with the Lord. It's your own relationship.
Yeah. Sometimes being Christian is just the name. It's like a group.
I do.
Yeah, it's like you haven't experienced.
You've grown up in it. It's all you've known.
I know we talked. I know we said no politics. It's like a rhino, you know, Republican in name only. Some people are Christians in name only, where they just go, you know, I'm a Christian, and you go, really? I couldn't tell. You surprised me. You've astonied me with your words here.
Well, I'm American, so that must mean I'm a Christian.
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Even American in name only sometimes works, where you just go, "You're American."
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, I wouldn't know. You hate America. You say things about how bad it is. You know, I wouldn't want to have somebody in my family that constantly went, "Well, this family's the worst." You know,
No.
You're not helping us out. I would hate to do that about churches. Yet, so many people come into a church and they come into the church and just go, "Well, you know, the pastor's wife doesn't dress like this, or the she's not kind to me when I'm." And if you have genuine grievances, sure, I understand
but,
that.
Don't nitpick a church.
You can't have 50 grievances and it be all everybody else's fault.
No.
You know, that's exactly.
And never your own.
Yeah.
It can never be our fault.
It could never. You know, it was really Elisabeth made this episode awkward. It wasn't us. You know, it's number 2 is fine. It doesn't matter. Like, you know, there's a lot of things we could do.
I'm so sorry.
No, you and don't. I felt bad for making you apologize about saying trajectory. That was okay. It was just the timing of it. The timing of it was poor.
It was the perfect time.
It was good. It was good. But yeah, this is the bros, and I have a really funny joke, but it's too funny to say on the podcast. It's fine. It's not bad. It's like, you know.
Don't introduce a joke and
no.
not
I thought about it.
Mean.
Like,
okay,
that's
fine.
Cruel.
I was gonna say you could also, with how much we talk about food, we should rename the bros. But then I was like trying to come up. So I was thinking big, and then there's a word that starts with R. Only snacking.
I know what he's saying.
But that's what I mean.
Instead of snacking, it could be Skittles.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
That's for sure. But I was just gonna make a joke, and then I was like, you know what, that one's a little rough. But I'll come up with another acronym to have next time I do this. Speaking of segues, I had a question for you, and I forgot it. So I'm going to talk about segues now.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So there are 2 wheels usually, and no, I'm kidding. No,
I was trying to follow where you were going there.
Sorry, I have my question.
Oh,
it's reappeared in my head.
Yay.
You talked about plantains, and I believe the consensus was black.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it plantains or plantains?
Plantains.
Plátanos.
Platanos. That's right.
I was wondering, have you ever had and this might be a plantain of a question here. Have you ever had a food that you thought was going to be good and turned out to be the worst ever? Like it completely, you were like, man, this is going to be good. And you tried it and you're like, no, it's nasty.
The jelly worm popsicles.
No, it's recency bias.
So it is a weird one.
I would eat a whole box.
I just wanted to say that.
That's more of a kid's thing. Dude.
Yeah. No. I don't really know. I'm not a picky eater.
Okay, then what's the worst food? Like, what's your least favorite food? I was going to go with that, and then I was like, maybe there's something that was expectations were busted, you know?
I'm trying to think of that as well.
Yeah,
because
that's fine. Least favorite is easier. I know it's like not easy. I don't know if I had an answer for that.
What's your least favorite food?
Oh.
Least favorite food? The thing for me is I have to go back and think about all the food that I've had to just like say what is my favorite or not. And that's a hard question to ask. I mean, like what I won't grab is I won't grab a bunch of vegetables. I know that.
I have one, and here's the weird part. I've never tried it. But this is one that you could say, oh, you might like it if you tried it. I know I won't. Oysters or mussels, any of those like.
Oh yeah,
you might like it
I've
if
never
you
tried those
honestly.
either.
Stop.
No,
I think
really
it would be
good.
oysters.
No, mussels are good. Oysters are also really good. They taste like chicken. I promise
They're
you. I know
slimy.
everything sounds like no.
It's the texture issue for me.
There's so many things to not like about it. It's
that
just
bad. I promise.
They're
It's like
slimy
eating a
and
snail.
raw.
You're eating a snail. That's a
and-
mollusk.
Yeah.
An oyster?
That's another
Yeah.
thing I've never tried, but I don't think I would like snail.
Snails? Oh yeah, no, I would probably not.
And like having to pick it out of the shell.
Yeah, get out of the shell. It sticks.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh.
hard to get out. That's not good.
That's gross.
I don't know. Maybe I might. I don't know. That
No.
one just feels like
I
would
would never.
Like it.
I don't think I'll. I'm not gonna say that in case I do try it one
Yeah.
day.
They're really
But-
good. I promise. I thought I wasn't gonna like mussels. I thought I wasn't gonna like oysters, but I tried them.
Anything that you have to eat a cracker with to give it texture, and
like
Yeah, true.
oysters.
yeah,
I like Cheese Whiz, but
I
I do
just
that
ate the
on
oyster
its
by
own.
itself
Okay,
the way it is.
well, fair enough.
Get them good. Get a good crust on it. Good.
What is
good.
that? What does that mean?
Nothing. I
What
mean,
does that mean?
crust? Put a crust on an oyster.
crusty oyster.
No, like when you fry it, you get that on the frying
That's behind.
pan.
That's the restaurant behind the
Oh,
Krusty
my
Krab.
goodness.
That's the original name of the Krusty Krab. He's like the
See,
Krusty
see,
Oyster.
you gotta have an open mind when you go to get food, though. That's the thing. Like at one point, I didn't like mushrooms because I didn't try them. But when I tried them, I liked mushrooms.
I don't really like carrots.
Interesting.
See, I don't like carrots either, but I used to like them.
Izzy doesn't like them, and I was surprised by that. There's a lot of things that I go, okay, so here's another relationship thing that I do. I just write down like the likes, but most importantly, I write down the dislikes. If there's something she really likes, I write it down. Like, this are
Yeah.
her favorite things. You know, this is kind of like, especially like food orders and stuff. I'm like, I want to remember that. The dislikes is the one that's very important here.
Yes,
Because there's so many things that she has said to me that she's like, I don't like that. And most of the time I go, okay, no big deal. I don't write it down. When it's something that surprises me, I go, I have to write that down. Steak. She's not a big fan of
she
steak.
doesn't like steak.
I was like, I have to write that down because I'm going to forget that. Red velvet. I think that was one of them.
Cake?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Carrots were on there.
Oh.
Carrots were one that I was like, I was shocked by, and I was like, because I found that out over a year after we had dated.
Dude,
I was like, how did I not notice this?
Dude, I ate carrots so much as a kid. I used to go into the fridge and just pop them out and just eat them, like all the time.
Oh,
to
yeah.
the point where I just got sick of
You
it.
got sick of them. Lane did that with peanut
Oh.
M&Ms.
I know what I don't like.
Okay, here we go.
The green peas, little green peas.
Like actual peas?
Oh,
yeah,
the
Oh.
like the ones that are frozen and sweet.
In
Okay,
Chinese-
green
yeah,
Chinese
I
food?
gotcha. Yeah, no, he's
You
talking
can't
about
really
sweet green
taste
peas.
those in there. Yeah,
Sweet green peas, like
like
normal
the frozen
peas.
ones. That
What we would
people-
call normal peas.
The ones you use for an ice pack when you got a hurt
Yeah,
shoulder.
yeah.
I
Ice pack
never
peas.
ate those.
Really?
No, I don't.
Wow.
I
Yeah,
don't-
they're
just an
not-
ice pack. They're just literally just to put on
They're
your
not
shoulder.
great.
That's all it's for.
Is there a food that you thought you would dislike that you ended up liking?
Mushrooms.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah.
I've always tried to have an open mind about stuff.
That's fair.
I'm thinking.
Have you? So Jose's example is one that changed over time.
Yeah.
Is there one that has
There
changed over
is.
time? Okay. Here
I
we go.
used to not like cranberries. Cranberry,
Sauce.
yeah, cranberry sauce. I have recently tried it like just this past Thanksgiving, and I was
Oh
like,
wow.
it's not that bad. You know?
That's
It's a bias.
sign
I
you're
think
getting
is what it
older.
is.
Yeah, I am getting older.
Have you tried it before though?
Have
And
you-
you didn't like it?
I liked it when I was little. My mom says, and then I went through a phase of not liking it,
Mm.
and now I like it again.
Do you like fruitcake?
No,
Okay. So
Are you a textured person?
have you tried
I
it?
am.
Have you tried it
That's
lately?
why
I could
think
not
it
eat
is.
sushi for a long time because of the texture.
Yeah, for me too. Like I don't like blueberries.
Blueberries.
Yeah, blueberries.
I don't.
Because
I don't like blueberry muffins that have the actual blueberries.
no,
in
I'll
it.
eat a blueberry muffin. I will devour a blueberry muffin. But I'm saying like blueberries themselves
Just on their own?
because there's one that's like I'm not gonna say the word, but it's just like it's full.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
right.
And then I know. But then there's some that are like squishy that don't have any
Right,
kind of
yeah.
texture to
I
it.
got freaked out by blueberries because we went picking them
Mhm.
Yeah.
ourselves, and I
Mm.
found a snail in one of them,
Ugh.
and I was like, I don't appreciate Mr.
Yeah,
Snail.
you
being in
think
my
about how many
blueberry.
you have, as when that happens, you think about how many you've just eaten without thinking about it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
So
Mm-mm.
like,
Completely understand that.
So texture for me is like it has to be consistent, a consistent texture throughout for me to like
so no
it.
boba.
No boba. Actually, I started liking that recently.
Oh, I've always liked boba.
I used to not like it because I thought that would be like so one thing about one thing about boba is that I always had this idea that once you drink it up a straw, it just kind of has that pulp feeling.
Again, I'm sorry. I realized why I didn't like boba for a long time. I never tried it for a long time.
Okay.
I don't know if I've ever tried boba on its own.
I like popping boba.
Popping
Yeah,
boba,
I've
tapioca
always tried it
boba.
yeah, exactly. I don't know if I've tried the specific one.
Pacific or be specific?
Specific one.
I just mean like Sonic would have the popping bubbles where I'm like, oh, I love those. I never wanted to try it because this is crazy to even say, and that's why I think it's going to be funny. I always thought it was liberal, like,
Oh my word, like matcha.
but girly. Not liberal, but
okay.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Matcha's
Like it's one of those like
Do you like matcha?
Trend. I don't like matcha.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. The
It's a
pop
trend.
music of this stuff. I was like,
Or
I
you
don't.
didn't think it was liberal? You thought it was Korean.
No, I just thought it was like the trendy, like Taylor. It's like Taylor
Matcha
Swift.
and a
I
quarter
put
zip.
them in the same area.
Yeah.
Do you like matcha, Bill? Have you tried it?
I don't know.
Has Izzy gotten you to try it yet?
No, I don't think so. I don't know what it is.
I tried matcha. Netta got it as a matcha tea, and when she got it, I tried it because why not? And I don't like it at all.
Really?
It doesn't
Yeah.
taste good at all. And they make it in different ways, and I was just like, I'm gonna try it this way. And
It's never been. a
HTO
thing.
has a good one, but the last one I got, they didn't mix the powder all together, so it was like you got clumps of powder,
That's
and
bad.
that was awful. I couldn't drink
that
it.
might be my problem. Honestly, I don't know.
But if you get it
Well-
really well blended, I like it.
Yeah.
I just always thought it was like too.
Is it a
girly.
chai? A chai tea? Matcha chai or something
I
like
think
that?
there's a
Because
matcha.
I don't. I like chai. I just don't like matcha at all.
It's all tea though. Matcha is a tea.
Yeah.
Chai is a tea.
Yeah, but
chai. Saying chai is a tea is like saying tea is a tea.
Yeah,
Yes.
right. It's a type. Yeah, for
Chai
sure.
tea
is
is a tea,
tea in Indian.
oh, okay. You're right. Right. Well,
Didn't know that. You learn something
chai
new every
tea
day.
is TT.
but it has milk in it.
Don't laugh at TT. Come on.
Tea.
I'm not.
We got over number 2 and now we're laughing at TT.
Oh my goodness. I'm lost.
Speaking
now
of
I'm found.
segues, no.
Yeah, we need another segue.
We need a T-shirt that just says "Speaking of segues." I really like that, and maybe because it's my idea.
Enough of that for now.
But yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, well, that's kind of the food segment covered. I mean, not like we have an actual segment for it, but it just kind of always happens to pop
An
up.
itinerary where
Yeah.
we must cover food.
Yeah,
It's
it's kind of at
guaranteed
this
that
point.
happens.
Yeah, it's an easy thing to talk about because everybody like has an opinion of some kind on food.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you have at least a little bit of like
Yeah.
something like that. Best candy.
Man,
in
I
your
didn't get to
opinion.
finish my thought. No,
Oh,
I
I'm
got
sorry.
it.
Oh.
Matcha.
It's the popping bobas.
Oh right.
It's
Oh.
like when I start drinking them, it has that pulpy feeling, and I hate orange juice with pulp. So anything that I drink that has a texture to it, I automatically just like.
So
throw it
you
a-
like fake orange juice?
Just no, I just like
No, he likes
no
filtered
pulp.
orange juice.
I like filtered orange juice with no pulp.
I don't know if there is such a thing. Can
Yeah,
you
the same
even
one
get
that
it?
has no pulp. It's just literally just the same.
How do you
juice
know it's actual orange though?
Because it says 100% juice.
They can lie.
Yeah, they could lie about the other one too. They could add
They
pulp.
could literally
That's
say just add
true.
pulp to it.
Yeah,
So,
I like the pulp. To be honest, it's one of my
I-
favorite things. As long as it's not too
kiss
much.
his ring. Get the
Yeah.
pulp.
I don't like the extra.
It's a crazy joke from you. That's awesome.
All right, so
Wow, wow. That's
Oh, man.
amazing.
and I had-
Shout out to our boy Leo. That guy's awesome, by the way. I love that the Pope is from Chicago. Like that's just a cool thing. Not like I cared about the Pope before, but having it be a semi-younger guy and he's also
Hey.
from Chicago and has like a Cincinnati Reds hat on or some nonsense. He like wears like sports hats. He's also the Pope.
Dude, if the Cubs ever win again,
Yeah.
just know the Pope had something to do
The
with it.
Pope will be like, yeah, he's praying for him every day. He's like giving him blessings.
Oh man,
That's great.
but hey man, we had fun on this episode. I think I did.
did.
We gotta ask
Yes.
the question though.
Oh yeah, we got. The question. I don't know why I did double take on that. So
The
Elisabeth,
question.
the question is just the bros famous question on this one.
Yes.
This is why we don't have women on here, by the way, because every time we've done it and it's been a lady, I've always felt awkward asking, all right, we got to pop the question. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh yeah, I got it.
yeah, it sounds like
It's a
proposal.
weird- yeah, exactly.
It's
It's
not like
not-
it's
it's
a
not.
marriage proposal.
No, but it
Not
feels like
at
that when we
all.
bring it up. Like, we
So,
got to ask the question,
Gotta
by
ask
the way.
the
It just feels
question.
awkward. I don't
It's
know why.
the with the capital T, the
Right.
question. So if you had the opportunity to sit down and talk to any biblical character, Old Testament, New Testament, excluding Jesus, Paul, Peter,
You're excluding all the good ones.
No, we're excluding
we're
Mount
exclu-
Rushmore
we're
because
ex-
everybody
we're-
picks them.
Okay, first of all, if John
That's
was
what we
here,
should call it. We should call it Mount Rushmore.
Mount
Have a top
Rushmore,
four.
yeah, the Mount Rushmore of people.
Jesus, Paul,
Peter.
Did we add David?
David. I think David's part of it.
Oh, dude, I know we're ending this episode. We have to have a conversation about like Old Testament, New Testament Mount Rushmore,
Yeah.
or just whole Bible even.
So the reason why there was a that Mount Rushmore of people, because first of all, Jesus, if you don't talk to Jesus, there's a problem.
Yes.
Yeah.
Paul had very similar ministry. Everybody's gonna, if it's not Paul, if it's not Jesus, it's gonna be Paul.
Yeah.
And if it's not Paul, it's gonna be Peter. And if it's not Peter,
Listen,
Got it
we're
with
trying
David.
to get some content
okay.
here.
Okay.
So
40 people.
So
saying,
can I do an honorable mention though on
Yeah,
Paul?
okay,
Okay,
Because
but wait, let me finish this question. Who would you sit down and talk to? What would you talk about, and why would you talk to them?
okay.
Okay,
So honorable mention first
Out of
to
the
give
way.
me a thought about
Yeah.
the other one is I would talk to Paul because he talked about there are things that the Lord has showed me that you're not ready for. I want to know what those things are. He just left us on a
He did kinda-
cliffhanger.
yeah. He did kind of pull like Trump pulled
A
the same move
cliffhanger.
with the JFK files.
I have the files. I know what they are. They're on my desk.
But you're not ready for them yet.
And then he just goes, you know what I've seen in those files? I can't even release them. You
Push
can't
them.
see them. Yeah, it's crazy.
Hide them.
If you could see the things I see, you'd be terrified.
Yes.
It's like, you're not supposed to say that.
Okay.
Okay, Trump.
So
I'm just kidding.
Trump
I'm just kidding.
is not in the Bible.
I would talk to him.
Trumpets are.
I don't think I would, honestly.
Trumpets.
If I had the chance, if somebody asked me, would you, not even I had to pay money
yeah,
or like
Trump
it was
is
a
it.
big deal. If they asked me, do you want to talk to Trump? I probably would say no. I feel like it would be awkward. I don't feel like I'm that good at conversation. I think I bring up random things to talk about that aren't cool.
The first thing you say is my birthday.
Imagine
is the same
making
birthday-
Trump laugh though.
I don't think I could. Because
You
I didn't
don't?
really know, because I've seen Theo Vaughn. He couldn't do it,
Yeah,
really.
Theo Von can't.
He
can't
said
make it
he
laugh.
said like I was on so much cocaine that I looked like an owl. I turned into an owl, and that didn't get him laughing at all, and it killed me. I thought it was the funniest thing I've ever heard because he said that to the sitting president of the United States while he was sitting next to him.
Yeah,
Like, that was funny. Like JD Vance gets it; he laughs at every. He's a pretty funny
But
guy.
not
But
Trump.
Trump is just kind of he's on a different wavelength. I think he laughs at stuff, but usually it's mean.
I think it's a rich man laugh.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever heard him truly laugh.
No.
That's what I think.
I think his mindset is so different though, because he's like focused on like the country.
He's
He
autistic.
He kind of chuckles. He
He's
doesn't.
he's
he doesn't
autistic.
audibly laugh. I've heard. I gotta look that up now. That's gonna be a YouTube rabbit hole. Finding Trump audibly laughing.
no, he,
Aha! It sounds like it's gonna be one of those where it's like he doesn't feel like a real laugh, like a real belly laugh. I don't think it's possible.
okay.
Aha!
Okay. First, we gotta get to your next.
Okay,
what-
okay,
what's your
okay,
next
okay.
question?
Let's see.
Giving a lot of time to think here.
Yes, and I still don't have one because you
Okay.
took all the good ones.
You weren't thinking the whole time.
My mind is blanking on all the people in the Bible.
Okay.
Have
Would you prefer Old Testament or prefer New Testament?
New Testament,
Okay.
but
New
there
Testament.
aren't enough.
They're
I
not
would
cool-
want to
yeah, they're
talk
not
to.
enough fun people in the New
No,
Testament.
I would want to talk to a woman though.
Ugh.
Okay.
No, sorry.
And there aren't-
Name a woman that you would talk to.
Maybe I would talk to like Mary Magdalene or one of the Marys, one of the one of the women that
Yeah.
traveled with Jesus, and like what that was like,
Mm.
and just like,
Yeah.
especially like after this is kind of stereotypical, but after watching The Chosen and watching what life was like,
Mhm.
possibly as women
Mm.
that worked with Jesus, just like what that was about.
That's true.
And,
That's
like-
a good, yeah, that's a good answer.
What about
Yeah.
the mother of Jesus that was like by his side the whole way from birth to death?
Yeah, that would have been hard.
That'd be a rough conversation.
be
That
for
would be
sure.
rough conversation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of women in the Bible.
Which-
I'm really like.
What Mary was it that was? Which was it? Mary Magdalene that was by Lazarus' tomb.
No, that was.
Yeah.
No, that was another Mary.
No, that was a different Mary. That was
Okay.
Mary and Bethany, of like Martha and Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, Mary and Martha. Okay.
I don't think she had a
Or maybe
specific.
maybe I would talk to Lazarus and ask,
That'd be
what
pretty
was
cool.
it like while you were dead?
That would be sick. Yeah.
He's in Moses' bosom.
Yeah. Abraham.
Abraham was. I'm
Good.
sorry.
Yeah, it's all right.
Abraham's bosom.
That was a great line, regardless of
sorry.
you getting that wrong. It's fine. No, it's fine.
Moses' bosom is wild.
Moses'
That's wild.
That's a different
Yo.
paradise. That's a different paradise than Abraham right there. That's completely different.
Completely, bro.
That's a getting slapped up if you do something wrong. I think Moses would have beaten his kids for sure. That's he got this vibe.
I mean, he murdered a guy.
Yeah, that's true. The worst thing Abraham did.
Oh,
The worst thing Abraham did is he lied about his wife being his sister, and that wasn't even like other people did that.
I don't know because he kicked. What was her name out?
Hagar?
Hagar. He kicked her out.
That's awkward.
That was warranted.
No, I agree. I think I agree with that decision on his part.
Yeah, Moses circumcised his sons.
Moses?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
And
know
remember, his wife got mad at him.
that. I didn't remember that.
Yeah. And
I would. Yeah, I would be mad. I would be mad if that's like.
She got married.
It's like no, okay. Yeah, I mean that's for sure. It's like, you ever been mad at somebody for like
My goodness.
Not that
like,
mad.
no, but they like take the cling film off or something, and you're like, that's new, you know?
Am I turning red? That shit.
No,
I know I am.
No, it's fine.
Stop the camera.
No, but I'm saying that's kind of the worst thing. Abraham wasn't a bad guy. Moses was rough. Moses had some moments of true anger,
Yeah.
and I think even Abraham was kind of like, yeah, get out of here, you're causing problems. But that was technically his fault.
Oh my goodness. Oh man. If that was a blooper, I would tell you.
But enough about that. Yeah. Legitimately, just so you guys know, I'm going to put this out here as part of the episode. This might be cut out completely because I looked over halfway through this episode and the video wasn't recording.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I hit the button. You guys saw me hit the button.
No, I didn't hit. I didn't see you hit that button.
I hit that button and then I hit that button. And
Did
I
you?
looked over. Yeah, I looked over. The screen turned off, so I turned it on.
I
don't
didn't-
know how long. It was like 15
Oh.
minutes of not recording.
I was
not that
looking,
bad.
I was looking at the computer screen the whole time. But I didn't see anything.
Yeah,
light up.
right,
And when you
right.
Said, yeah, I was like, okay.
Right. I looked at it and I was like, I definitely hit the computer keybind, but I don't know if it worked. And I didn't look to check, which is
Yeah.
dumb. But this might be an audio only, or it might come, like I have a picture up for the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, for
I'm
the
not
first
sure yet.
however long it was.
Yeah, right, of course. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. But I do think that is funny because now we can probably have a blooper reel potentially.
Yeah.
Something was a little too.
Oh my word.
I want to be clear. All of the controversial topics that have been brought up on this episode,
Yo.
I'm proud that I wasn't the one to bring them up.
Yo, you know what I was gonna say? Bro? You think that was crazy? Moses tried to kill his son.
No, yeah. We just eventually
Oh,
turned-
Abraham.
everybody listening to this podcast because these guys don't know the Bible at all. They've never read the Bible. I'm no joke. You can quote me on this as of
Oh, my
10 minutes ago.
goodness.
Said I was trying to think of a woman in the Bible and couldn't. So, I wasn't even meaning like I could think of women, but I just like who would I really want to talk to that's
Yeah.
unique. It's
Which,
hard to
as a
think of.
guy, I feel like that would be kind of hard
Yeah,
for y'all to.
right. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, and when you're looking for hay,
I
there's
thought
like-
you said Finding Nemo. I was like, what?
No. Finding Nemo.
That's kind of hard too.
I hope Nemo's not in the haystack.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
but
Okay.
enough of that.
Enough of that. You're right about that.
Oh man,
We're that. Oh no.
we asked the question officially.
We did.
Yes.
We
You
should.
s-
It
Abigail?
does help. What?
I said Abigail.
Oh, I was just about to say
Abigail?
that it doesn't.
The second wife of David?
Oh man. Yeah, the great grandmother of Jesus.
Ooh, I got it. I'm going with-
Abigail?
oh. No, he's thinking of Michael. No,
No,
No.
Abigail.
Abigail was.
That would be.
Yeah.
No, it was Bathsheba.
Oh yeah, right.
I'm thinking of Abigail.
Abigail was married to the guy who wouldn't let David have any food.
And David was
Nabal?
and Nabal.
Yeah, Nabal. And then David killed Nabal.
Yeah.
No. Abigail
Abigail
came to
saved
David,
them. Yeah.
saved them, and
Yes.
then the Lord killed Nabal.
Right.
Dude.
And then David married Abigail.
Right. Which would make Abigail a great grandmother.
No.
Of, how?
No,
Because
Solomon.
Bathsheba was Solomon, and then Solomon had Rehoboam, and Rehoboam had a son. It went down.
I don't know. I thought
Guys, we just read the Bible before.
Yeah, we should have.
It doesn't sound like it. It really. I was just like, I started
sound
laughing.
like-
You're gonna
his
make me
name?
look up genealogies.
Yes, please.
No, it's we've gone way too long in this episode. to
Okay,
look up
I saw the time on
genealogies.
her clock.
Oh yeah, it's 11.
I saw the time on there, and we have to get going.
Yeah, I mean,
so
listen,
we
man.
really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you guys for listening. If you are watching, I don't know if you're watching.
Gift us some Bibles so we
if
can
there's
read
a
them.
video to watch,
It should be a video to watch. If we
Oh.
put if we put a picture of the first part,
It'll
of the
be
video.
5 weeks behind. though.
But thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you. Hit that follow button. Hit that like button. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Go to www.thebrospod.com. Give us feedback and suggestions for anything you want to see later on in the future. Until next time, have a good one.
See ya.
bye.
See ya.